Alright, first off, I just want to apologize for the background and everything. I'm just making this before I send this revolver back to Rossi, well, technically Browstech, for warranty work. The reason why that is because it has three issues. One major, one I would like them to fix, and one I'd be happy if they fix, but doesn't necessarily need to be fixed. The first issue is there is a timing issue, and I will show an example of this in a minute, but I just wanted to show, you can see on the star extractor these little black dots, and that is from the MIM process, the actual injection molding process that they use to make this part and others on this revolver. And I think one of the reasons why the timing is off on this is probably because of bad quality control in this part specifically. As you can tell, if you could see the black voids are specifically pockets where there isn't metal basically getting into or flowing into that section of the part. And that just generally just shows that their quality control might be a little slacking, at least on that exact piece. And further example of that is, if you could see here on the locking, or the cylinder stop, excuse me, there is slight marring on that, on the edge. You could see that it's not perfectly flat, although it should be. The reason for that, I think, is that part is mimmed as well. I haven't taken the revolver apart, so these that little bit of like these screws kind of getting buggered up is actually from the factory. The only thing I've changed is I put the rubber grips on this before I sent it out, because they don't take liability for ruining grips or anything on the revolver if they hurt something. So just in case, I wanted to go with the rubber grips. But the thing is here, another thing is the lockup is tight on all but two cylinders. That one's a little loose. That one's tighter. Tight. 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 That one I short circuit. Loose again. Loose. So those two are loose, and the rest, that one's a little loose, but the rest are relatively tight. Again, shows bad tolerancing, really, and probably a wider, probably too big of a tolerance, whatever they're allowing through quality control isn't keeping a close enough eye on these things. And like I said, the timing is off, and a way to test for that is you just give a little bit of pressure. I'm not holding much pressure there, just a little bit. That was tight. Actually, we'll do this in single action. A little bit of pressure, not much. That one's nice, tight, locked back. A little bit of pressure, not much. Nice, tight, locked back. A little bit of pressure, not much. See? It locked back and then clicked after. That means the timing is off. I've only put 2 cylinders worth of ammo through this, and it's all 38 special. Standard pressure, PMC bronze. And that one. Now, I could show you the rest of the cylinders, but the rest are in time. I'll just show you the next one. Just prove it. Hold even more pressure this time. Just a little bit, not a lot. See, it clicked fully. So I just wanted to show these. I'm about ready to send this out, like I said, for warranty. I've been having a problem talk to them. It took multiple days to actually get them on the phone. After I got them on the phone, it only took about 10 minutes to give them my info and everything. But after that, I got the shipping info and everything else for it. I'm going to send it out today, and hopefully they fix it. I really do like this revolver. I wanted a 3-inch 357 Magnum. I don't want them to fuck this up. I don't want to hold a grudge against them. I have a Rossi R92 rifle. I have a review on it on my channel even. I do like Rossi's. I love their guns. I just... Their quality control obviously is slipping. I would be okay with the voids in there if it was in time. That is, again, that's just showing that that is probably a lower quality MIM part. And again, mint parts are in a lot of revolvers these days. You can buy a King Cobra, a Colt, that is twice the price of this, more actually, and it will have mim parts like this. Another way you could tell if it's mimmed is like there, if you have points where you could tell they were molded and actually where the injection ports were for the mold. These probably did have smaller ejection ports around the basically the center yoke of the cylinder, but it just it didn't fill it, and whatever machining they did to it was slightly out of tolerance, enough to just barely throw the timing off. I got a little bit of lead shaving from it, but not anything too bad. The only reason I really noticed it is because I was on the range. I babied it. Thank God other people weren't shooting, and it did that. See, it clicked right there. I brought it up, I babied it, and I felt it click in my hands after it was fully cocked back. And after that, I knew that it wasn't in time. Looked down at my hands, and I saw a little cuts just along the edges, where I've seen before. I had a Model 19 spit at me after it was really out of time and out of shape. And that one was bad. This one wasn't as bad, but as soon as I saw it and as soon as I heard that click, I knew the problem. And again, I only bought this 3 weeks ago, so I'm just going to send it back to Rossi. I'm going to make another video, and I'll show how it comes back. If it comes back fucked up, if it comes back fixed. Like I said, I don't want it to be broken. I don't want them to do bad. I don't care if it takes a while. I just want it to be done right. And like I said, they've been hard to get a hold of. I think their lines are swamped because they're having a lot of returns. My local gun shop said that they had 3 or 4 go back for warranty work Tauruses, which are made by the same company, imported by Brostech. And they've had 3 or 4 in the last year for warranty work just at one gun shop. If I had known this, I wouldn't have bought one of these. I bought this sight unseen online. First gun I ever bought, just without buying it and handling it first in the store, because I figured, I like my Rossi R92. There's no problems with it, other than like the sharp feed ramp, or the feed port that can cut you. Other than that, there's no real big issues with it mechanically, so I figured I'll trust it. I'll go for one of these, and I'm really disappointed. I really want to like this. Like I said, I hope it comes back perfect, and I'll keep you updated.